Guys, what is going on? This is Shaylin from Altcoin Buzz here to report the news for today. So let's get straight into it. So there have been a lot of celebrities getting involved with cryptocurrency. So here are the famous celebrities who have bought into the cryptocurrency craze. So we can see 50 Cent. Now 50 Cent started accepting Bitcoin purchases for his album in 2014 called Annabelle Ambition. And then he found out recently that he had over 700 Bitcoins in his wallet. We've also seen Nas, Richard Branson, Ashton Kutcher, Katy Perry, Floyd Mayweather, DJ Khaled, Mike Tyson, Jamie Foxx, and a whole bunch of other celebrities get more involved. But these are just a few of the top celebrities which a lot of people are aware of. So, this is really interesting to see that so many celebrities from these big names are actually involved with cryptocurrency, whether or not they're actually in the news. For example, Floyd Mayweather, always in the news with him. And Katy Perry with her nails, for instance, well, it looks like more people are slowly starting to get more involved with cryptocurrency. So always good to see. As more people see this happening, more people will get more involved with cryptocurrency. So always really good to see this in the news. So Binance vs John McAfee. So here are the hack rumor controversy. So as you guys are aware, Binance had some server issues they were upgrading their servers. And as a result, Binance has been offline, and John McAfee could not log into Binance. And he posted this on his Twitter. And they went on to say that, stop spreading FUD, we're not hacked or anything like this. But John McAfee was just like, I have some questions, these are outrages. And Binance goes on and says that blockchain thankfully provides a public ledger that can disprove any FUD. If you would like to check for yourself, our wallet addresses are here. So they're being very transparent throughout the whole thing. They're now offering 70% off trading fees for the next 2 weeks while they are back online just for this issue implication. But they go on to say, the CEO of Binance goes on to say, unfortunately, we have to focus on restoring our system so that Mr. McAfee can use our system to trade as soon as possible. Servicing our users is always the highest priority. Even Binance is as important as McAfee is to us. So you're saying that, their users are just as important as a celebrity such as John McAfee. We appreciate the patience and support. So they go on to say that, they're slowly working on getting everything up and running. Of course, this is not a hack. This is just an update. And because they have so many users, I want you guys to realize this, that Binance is by far probably even the biggest exchange out there for cryptocurrency. They've boasted to have more than 100,000 users per day. Like, if you just put that into picture, right, in the span of 7 days, that's over 700,000 users. Now, for them to do a user upgrade like this and keep all of the data and then upgrade that's obviously not going to be able to be done in like a day or so because of how much of users there, how much of coins do they have in their wallets and on the exchange itself. In order for them to do this properly, it is going to take some time. So I just want you guys to bear some time in mind, because this is not like CoinCheck where they had like a $530 million hacking attack. This is just a server upgrade. So there's a massive difference from that. So if anyone is spreading FUD, nothing is for certain that they hacked or anything. Right now it's just a server upgrade. So while they sort this out, this is what we're going to have to do, I suppose. So crypto unlikely to disappear, says the internal report attributed by J.P. Morgan. So in the past, we've seen J.P. Morgan be a lot on the fence. With them saying that, Bitcoin is a scam. Then after a few weeks, saying that, Bitcoin is not a scam, it is actually a store of value. Well, now they go on to say that J.P. Morgan has called cryptocurrencies an innovative maelstrom, according to blockchain, and they said it is unlikely to disappear in what appears to be an internal report by the company published on February the 8th. So I find this very interesting. It seems that every single day JP Morgan has something to say. Either they're against, they haven't really made up their mind fully. They always seem to be talking bad about Bitcoin, and then after like a couple of days or a couple of weeks, then they start saying something good. It's like, are you actually going to make up your mind, JP Morgan? Leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about JP Morgan viewpoint on this. Of course, JP Morgan is a massive firm. They deal with a lot of Wall Street stocks and stuff like this. And slowly, I believe that they will get more involved with cryptocurrencies, but that is just my opinion. It just seems right now that they're trying to play both sides of it, from being the positive and negative side. So get this, right? The Pantera Capital CEO, Bitcoin bear market about to turn bullish. So in this article, it goes on to say that, a bear cycle is coming to an end. So we have seen a massive dip in the market. Some people are saying that, this is the absolute bottom. We've seen Bitcoin reach all the way to 6,000 in the last few days. And a lot of people are saying, that is the very bottom. Of course, I'm not too sure. I can't really tell the future. But right now, Bitcoin is sitting at $8,388 at the time of recording this, while Ethereum is sitting at $844.97. So, are we starting to see the end of a bear cycle coming to a very end? And will we start seeing some bullish trends? I guess we're just going to have to wait and see how this is going to plan out. But it certainly looks very hopeful. I mean, it's always good to see a correction. Of course, we've seen cryptocurrencies as well as Bitcoin go on a massive ride, last year on a massive bull ride, some of them reaching massive all-time highs. So always good to see a correction, which is what we are seeing right now. That's always very healthy to the market, because if Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies just kept on going all the way to the top, let's just say it went all the way to $30,000, if it corrected, it would be much greater than what it is right now. So I just want you guys to keep that also in mind. So, is Darknet done with Bitcoin? So, if you guys are not sure what Darknet is, essentially that is like the dark web. So, a new study by Recorded Future has found that Bitcoin is losing its position as the #1 currency on the Darknet market, so on the dark web markets. The internet tech company analyzed 150 of the most active message board marketplaces and illicit service providers and noticed that the Darknet community's segment towards Bitcoin have taken a turn. So, it seems that they're starting to use more efficient ways, such as Monero, as there's no proper way of tracking that, and you could send money very easily with that cryptocurrency. Whereas Bitcoin, it's not really as transparent as it was before, because now everyone is using Bitcoin, so it's pretty easy for people to track this. So I find this very interesting. Of course, with this taking place, are we going to see, an increase in cryptocurrencies and privacy coins such as Monero? I guess we're just going to have to wait and see how this happens. So, a pair of British entrepreneurs sold 50 luxury flats for Bitcoin in Dubai. So, I find this very interesting, that they sold 50 luxury flats for Bitcoin in Dubai. So, it seems like these people, so the two entrepreneurs in UK and the founder of a lingerie brand known as Baroness Michelle Moore and her billionaire partner Douglas Barrymore have sold 50 luxury apartments in Dubai that originally have promised to put an offer for Bitcoin last September, according to a report published by Business Insider on February 10th. We've also spoken on this in the news, with them talking about introducing a new cryptocurrency. Well, it seems like now this is all in full motion, and they've actually sold 50 luxury flats in Dubai, for Bitcoin. So I'm certainly keeping a watchful eye on these two individuals, because it seems like they definitely know what they are doing, especially for them to sell, 50 luxury flats in Dubai. So, wow, well done to them. So let's head over to Twitter and let's see what new updates we have. So NEM has an update right now, and they go on to say that join us in Colombia on February the 15th, 2018 to learn about NEM's blockchain technology. See you there. So if you guys are in Colombia, definitely head over to there and join their meetup. AChain is also in the news today. So they goes on to say that AChain, CoinNest, one of the largest Korean exchanges, AChain Act token from today. You can start trading from February the 10th, 2018. So they will be on coinnest.co.kr, which is of course in Korea. Lisk is also in the news today, and they go on to say that another good news for Lisk, it's time for China. We've listed as the #1 in code review for the top Chinese influencer. So Lisk is making some massive moves out there, so definitely keep a close eye on that. And that is it today for the news, guys. If you guys are new here, be sure to follow us on Twitter at altcoinbuzz.io. We're also on Instagram at altcoinbuzz. We also have the Altcoin Buzz Army on Facebook, that's basically a Facebook group with a whole bunch of awesome individuals who drop their questions on there and connect with us. We have a Discord, a Telegram, and I'll leave a link to everything linked below. That way you can connect with us and find us more easily. And that is it today, guys. If you guys are new here, make sure you press the subscribe button below. Turn on post notifications on our YouTube videos as well as all of our social medias. That way you are constantly up to date when we launch a video. And that is it today, guys. I will catch you guys on the next video.